What? Nicole?
Well, if you don't want to be mayor no more, could I be mayor?
No.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times musical guests broke character in SNL skits.
And breakfast. And breakfast. And breakfast means morning here at Business, Garden Inn, and Suites and Hotel Room Inn.
For this list, we'll be looking at the funniest instances that musical guests, or musical guests who doubled up as hosts, couldn't keep it together while partaking in sketches. Did we forget any artists with an iconic break? Let us know in the comments. Number 10, Ariana Grande. We've all been there. Your friend wants to show off their super cool new skill they've been working hard on, but, well, they probably shouldn't quit their day job. You obviously can't tell them that though, can you?
Also, Greg.
Yeah.
You made a whole song, and then you sang it. I hope you're proud of that at least.
So instead, you try to sound supportive and refrain from laughing in their face. That's the premise of this cut for time sketch. The whole cast is on the verge of breaking by the end of the scene, but musical guest Ariana Grande holds up considerably well.
You guys aren't just saying this to make me feel better, are you?
Greg. Does this answer your question?
It's when Leslie Jones bursts into the room, however, that the singer has to actually cover her face as she swiftly exits the room.
I was born girl, and your smile was better because of this.
We probably would have done the same, to be honest. Number 9, Britney Spears. Although this is technically a cameo, we wanted to include it because, well, it's Britney. In this Weekend Update segment, the former SNL cast member talks about what he's been up to since he left Studio 8H.
Got myself a little place up in Sonoma, not too big. I do some farming, raise organic chickens, make my payments, and hang out with my special lady.
Will Ferrell is perhaps one of the funniest guys around, and is no stranger to making his scene mates break. Spears manages to keep it together impressively well, practically matching his wit and proving she can pull off comedy with the best of them.
Oh, you gotta hear this. This is great. Tell it.
Okay, and our cows walk in, right? Now this poor cow, he's so sick because me and Will, we know nothing about farming.
Nothing. We're horrible farmers.
Like, at all.
All our animals are sick. All of them.
In fact, there were so many moments when we thought she might break, but she powered through effortlessly. That's until Jimmy points out Ferrell's already married, and he fires back.
Will, I thought you were married.
Jimmy, look who it is. It's Britney Spears.
Though it fits the scene pretty seamlessly, Britney's laughter here looks pretty real to us. Number 8, Mick Jagger. When Jimmy Fallon first pitched this idea to Lorne Michaels, he was shot down.
And Lauren goes, please don't do that. Don't do that. It's insulting to Mick, and it's just the bit has been done in the mirror. The Groucho Marx did it. Lucille Ball did it. Like, you're not going to break any ground with this.
But you know who did like it? Yep, you guessed it, Mick Jagger. In this sketch, Jagger tries to brainstorm ideas to keep his latest SNL appearance fresh.
Pointing fingers is what's going on now. Pointing fingers is what I'm doing now. Pointing fingers is today.
Oh no, stale. I meant stale, like great stale. Yeah.
Right.
Luckily, he can bounce some ideas off his reflection, played hilariously by Fallon. Indeed, Fallon's impression is wildly exaggerated, but we can see a convincing likeness.
Right, don't yell at me, man.
I'm not yelling at you, Mick. I'm not yelling at yourself.
You're yelling at yourself.
I'm not.
Stop it. Now look. Just don't do what you've done.
Perhaps Jagger thought so too, as he couldn't resist laughing at his scene mates' over-the-top performance. Doing an impression of a person in front of them is intimidating, to say the least.
And I'm pointing my finger, pointing at you.
So it sure helps when that person can laugh at themselves and their reflection. Number 7, Lizzo. Lizzo had us all in hysterics as disgruntled game show contestant Nicole. We learned that the singer has a knack for comedy, so we hope this isn't her only venture into the genre.
I gave him half the answer. I should get half the money.
Well, it's not how the game works.
Okay, so they give you a little suit and some blue cars, and now you're the mayor of Game Town?
Anyway, her character is annoyed and spiritedly brazen when the game doesn't go quite as she expected, and she's not afraid to make her feelings known. It doesn't take long at all until it becomes the Nicole show.
Nicole?
Christopher Columbus.
He already said that.
Okay, but when he repeated my answer, you gave him $100.
The other contestants also get in on the action as the chaos continues to devolve. Their accusations toward the host get so ridiculous that even Lizzo can't help but laugh.
What? Nicole?
Well, if you don't be mayor no more, could I be mayor?
No.
Okay, so a woman can't be mayor of Gametown?
She certainly has our vote for mayor of Gametown. Number 6, Harry Styles. In arguably one of SNL's more bizarre sketches, Harry Styles and Heidi Gardner play an Icelandic couple attending a childbirth class.
She's been feeling, how to say, sexy as hell, so to say.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I said cute when I meant sexy as hell. My sisters, we are the same.
Their experiences differ from the others, and they're certainly a unique pair. Everything they say and do is so bonkers that we're honestly surprised anyone was able to keep it together. Props to Styles for maintaining composure when Gardner sways her booty in his face.
I have a really easy exercise for pregnant. Okay, it's like... How you try? How you try? Ma'am, how you try?
Or when they give the others an explicit demonstration. He does, however, break toward the end of the sketch, while suggesting the group stays in touch to keep informed about the state of his partners behind.
Let's all exchange contact information so we can keep informed after the birth.
Informed on what your wife's butt will be? I mean, I'm down.
We guess it just took time for the absurdity of it all to sink in. Number 5, Megan Thee Stallion. In this sketch, Kenan Thompson plays a father who becomes increasingly frustrated when he can't see the wildlife outside the window.
Oh, and the bunny has a coward.
Okay, and if I wanted to see that, where exactly would I look?
Sure, the premise sounds pretty simple, but everyone really commits, and it's very entertaining. It only gets funnier when the deer, now a puppet, finds its way into the house and very close to Thompson.
Oh my God!
I don't want to hear about no deer.
The bit with the knife is both ours and Megan Thee Stallion's undoing. She's supposed to give a heartwarming monologue about how much she loves living among nature, but we guess she just couldn't shake off the ridiculous image of the puppet.
No. No, Daddy, we love it out here. I know you worry about me, but I promise we're gonna be okay.
And to be fair, neither could we. Number 4, Chance the Rapper. If you thought a skit about a judge making calls based on nothing but first impressions and gut instincts sounds hilarious, you'd be right.
Let's keep this thing moving. Next case.
The plaintiff.
Guilty. He's guilty.
But I'm the plaintiff.
Plaintiff, defendant, I don't care. I just know that you're guilty.
And when it's driven by someone with as much rhythm in comedy as they have in music, you know you've been sentenced to a good time. Chance the Rapper is definitely worthy of the gavel, but when Jason Momoa enters the scene, the rapper soon becomes guilty of breaking.
Now listen, your hombre. I see the way you're looking at me right now, and I know what you're thinking.
Not that we blame him. It doesn't help that Momoa sets himself off by flubbing his line. By the time the Aquaman actor is tearing open his top and shakes his chandelier accessories, it's pretty much over. No wonder Judge Barry needs a recess.
Sir, do you have this woman's earrings too?
Wait, these?
If they were a gift. Guilty. All right, I need a Newport break. Let's take a quick recess.
Number 3, Billie Eilish. Even the most seasoned comedic talent might struggle to hold it together through a premise as obscure as this one, especially if they had to share the spotlight with Kate McKinnon.
We put the hospital in hospitality. Situated between the DMV and a darkened Sonic. It's the location that will make your Uber driver say, "You sure?"
Hotel Ad, which sees Eilish and McKinnon sell a less than inviting hotel through hilariously deadpan delivery, was one of the episode's highlights. Credit to the singer. She performs really well and easily convinces us why this hotel is the last place we want to be.
And breakfast. And breakfast means morning here at Business Garden Inn and Suites and Hotel Room Inn.
She also spends a good deal of the sketch trying desperately to deliver her lines without cracking up, and it's adorable. But try as she might, there's a lot to giggle about. It's still a 5-star performance if you ask us.
So join us at Business Garden Inn and Suites and Hotel Room Inn. It's like we always say, we may not be the Ritz-Carlton.
Number 2, Justin Timberlake. Anyone who watched SNL in the late 90s to mid-aughts knows that Jimmy Fallon was often the main culprit when it came to breaking character.
We've got a great show for you tonight. Let's get right to it. This is my show, and this is a no-nonsense show. I'm not gonna take any crap from nobody.
However, in this segment of the Barry Gibb talk show with Justin Timberlake, he went from the break-E to the break-er. Indeed, we can't blame him, what with Fallon's imitation of Gibb's signature falsetto voice.
And no matter where I am in the studio, I'm never more than 5 seconds away from a guy.
The character's short temper also provides plenty of hilarity. Timberlake shows off his stellar comedic talents as Barry's brother Robin, but the struggle to keep poker-faced following Fallon's antics is real.
Robin, do you have anything to add?
Nah. No, I don't.
Nothing at all.
The way he contorts his face to stop himself from laughing is too funny.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Janet Jackson. Could you have made it through this skit without laughing? Yeah, us either.
Wow, this soaking corks really seems like a family business. So does your wife like soaking soaking corks?
So we totally understand Jackson's struggle and even applaud her for getting through it as well as she did. She plays a tour group member who stops by an Italian winery to learn about the biz. Jimmy Fallon, Horatio Sanz, and others play the local winemakers who speak with heavy Italian accents, especially when they say,
"Cork soakers are born, not made."
Yeah, once you hear it, you can't unhear it. From the moment Jackson first inquires about the cork soaking, she's a goner.
So how did you learn to soak corks? Soak corks.
And it's almost impossible for her to recover. This sketch is iconic, and Jackson giggling through it is just the cork on top.
This is all really so fascinating. So do you think that one of you could teach me how to soak corks?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.